So there is one more part to this. I do want to discuss, what if I had a number in the front? What if I had a leading coefficient or an a that was not the number 1? Well, things get a little tricky here. If that happens when we were solving by completing the square, remember we divided everything by that number, right? We divided everything by whatever the number was in the front. And actually my formula here should have these brackets around it. I'm going to show you what I mean. So if I took that -4 out, I want to hold on to that. That -4 is still my A. A is A. That does not change. So technically what you're doing is you're factoring it out. It's coming out in front. All the rest of it is still there. So what I'm left with is an x squared. That would give me a positive 6x and a positive 2. And then I would just go on about solving like I normally would. I would find my b over 2, and I would find my b over 2 squared. Okay, so my b in this case is the number 6, right? So 6 over 2 would give me 3. And my b over 2 squared would be that 3 squared, which would be a 9. And I would go ahead and follow the formula that we came up with. So I would have my x, it's supposed to be plus whatever my b over 2 is, so plus 3. And I do want to square it. And I do want to add the c, whatever the c may be. In this case, the c was the number 2, a positive 2. So we'll just drop that down. And then I'm supposed to take away my b divided by 2 squared, which in this case was a 9, right? So if I simplify this, I have my x plus 3 squared, and 2 minus 9 gives me a -7. All right, then I want to bring down my -4. That was still out there. Okay, and now I want to distribute that -4. So that -4 is going to come here, but it is also going to go over there. I'll leave that -4 out in the front here, plus 3 squared. But here, the -4 times the -7 gives me a positive 28. And I'll just drop down my f of x, and this is the equation in vertex form.